So whenever we install Python, right, go to the start programs. Within this, go to this Python P. Select Python 3.10. Ideally, right, you can work with interactive mode as well as batch mode. You can work with both interactive and batch mode. File, new file. So here, if you observe, the font will be too much small once. Okay, if you want to increase your font in this, ideally options, configure ideally size. I'm just keeping 22, right? Apply. Okay. We have got like the string functions. Next, string. We're discussing in the last class. We are discussion on strings, right? String. Next, continuation to that, we have got string functions. So, for example, x equal to a string like Python. I'm taking a string like Python. Print. Okay. We have got a function called a len function. What is that? Len function. Returns the length of the string. Returns the length of a string. Length of a string. For example, print len of x. Print len of x. Len of x, right? What is the length of this x? Number of characters. Length means number of characters. How much? 6. File, save. Okay, within the C drive, just I created a separate folder for this batch, right? Python batch 10 AM, right? And that .py, right? .py. Any name .py extension. Run module. 6. Length is what? 6. Now, similarly, we have got some functions like max function. Max returns the max valued character. Max valued character returns the max valued character, right? For example, print max of x. Which is the max value here? Try to answer, everyone. What is the max valued character here? You're able to see those who are at the last. Should I increase the font more? Len of x returns the max valued character. Print max of x. Which is the max valued character? A has got the least value, Z has got the highest value. So which is the max value? Y. Among all these characters, which is the max valued means Y. A will have the least value. Okay. Y, right? Similarly, like min. Min, right? Returns the min value. Returns the min valued character. Min valued character, right? Min valued character. Print min of x. Which is the min valued here? Min of x. Min of x is which is the character? H. Run module. Understood? Min valued character, right? Okay. Next. Observe one more example in this. x equal to HELLO, min of x. Min of x is what? Everyone. Which is the min value? No. Not E. It is H. H is the min valued character here. Run module. H is the min value. Okay, 1 second. See one more example. I'll come back to this explanation, right? But before that, see the multiple examples. Y equal to today's date, December 1, right? Print min of y, which is the min valued character here. Which is the min valued character here? 1. 1. Okay. 1 second. Example 3. I'll come back to this. What rule it is following for this one? Z equal to, for example, Virat Kohli, a name I'm giving, right? In this, try to say min of Z. Min of Z. Now, which character has got the min value here? It's not a space. Which is the min valued here? Space. Okay. So what rule it is following means there is a ASCII values. For each and every character, right? You have got some ASCII values associated. ASCII values, right? I'll just. What is the ASCII value of capital A? Anyone? Capital A ASCII value is 65. Capital B ASCII value is 66. Capital C ASCII value is 67. ASCII means American Standard Code of Information Interchange. Okay, we say it as ASCII values. American Standard Code for Information Interchange, right? So here capital A 65, B 66, C 67. In this way, if you keep going, right, capital Z value is capital Z 90. Same way, lowercase a ASCII value is 97. Capital B value 98. Capital C 99. Understand this. Capital, okay, Z 122. Understand this. I'm keeping in multi-line comments. Keeping in multi-line comments, right? Okay, now if you want to know, if you want to see that ASCII table, right? Go to this Chrome, Google Chrome, and just say ASCII table. Just to say ASCII, ASCII, ASCII table is it, right? Observe this ASCII table. You will get this ASCII table. Is it showing the ASCII table, right? Click that ASCII table. Each and every character, whatever you see on your keyboard, right, is going to have some ASCII value. Now see this, I'm maximizing it, maximize it, right? Now, if you observe, what is the capital A ASCII value? 65. Capital B 66, 67. In this way, up to 90. Capital Z. So which value, which capital A has got the least ASCII value, right? But as compared with lowercase, right? Lowercase 97A, 98B, up to 122, right? Lowercase. But if you come to this numerical values, one was, what is the ASCII value of 1? 49. See, what do you mean by a character means? Anything is a character. Alphabet is a character. Numerical value is a character. Plus, minus, into all this, whatever you see on your keyboard, everything is a character. String is a sequence collection of characters. It can be alphabets, combination of alphabets or numeric or special symbols. For every symbol, you have got some ASCII value. For one, what is the ASCII value? 49. And for plus minus all, plus 43, minus 45. For space also, you got some ASCII value. For space, what is that ASCII value? So up to now, which has got the least ASCII value? Space. Next, numerical values. Next, uppercase. Next, lowercase. Now come back to our examples, right? Now you say, which has got that in among all this, which has got the lowest ASCII value? Uppercase or lowercase? Uppercase. In this December 1, right? Numericals and uppercase is there, lowercase is there, and numerical. Which has got the least ASCII value? 1, right? And here, which has got the least? Space, right? Now have you understood? So it following that ASCII values. Understood? ASCII values, right? So that ASCII values table, you can just say ASCII table in your Google, right? You will get that the table, ASCII table, and displays all the values for that characters, right? Okay. Capital A 65, capital B 66. Lowercase ASCII values are this, right? Now, in the same way, we have got some string special characters. String special characters. So whenever, if you want to check that alphabets, which alphabet has got the highest value? Which alphabets means don't say like upper cases, lower cases, numerical values, combination of all are there in your string. You have got upper cases there, lower cases are there, numericals and spaces all are available, right? How can you say which has got the least and highest one? ASCII values you need to see. So if you have got a very big string, right? Today's date is so and so December 1st, 2021. You got alphabets, uppercase, lowercase, spaces, numericals. Which is the least value? Means you need to go with ASCII value. String special characters. For example, plus. Plus means like concatenation, right? Adding, concatenation means adding two strings, adding two strings. First string followed by second string. Concatenation, first string followed by second string. X equal to hello world. There is a string like this. Extract hello from this. Extract hello and add India to this and add India to this. Try to do this. Extract hello. You know how to, in the last class we have discussed like string slicing, right? How to extract a particular string from the slicing. Okay, extract hello and add India to that. Say print how to extract hello. Print x of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So what I should say 0 to 5. 0 to 5, right? 5 excluded. Up to 4 it will consider. Plus what I need to add to it? India. Can I say 6? 0 to 6? Even the space also will come. Hello space India, right? 0 to 6. If you get confused, 0 to 5 plus 1 space plus India, right? 3 strings I am adding. Hello space India, right? Run module. Space India, right? Fine. Okay, fine. Next, second is like star. First is concatenation. Second is star. String special characters. First one is plus. Means what is that? Concatenation. Second one is star. Star means repetition. Repetition, right? X equal to hello. Print x into 3. Repeat for 3 times. X into 3. Print x into 5. Print x into 3 means how many times? Hello? 3 times. X into 5 means how many times? 5 times. So repeating the string for multiple times. X into 3 for 3 times. X into 5 for 5 times. Between the hellos, you want space. X plus concatenate with space into 3. Observe, are you getting or not? X, you are adding that hello plus space. Hello plus space, repeat for 3 times. You will get like spaces, right? Hello, hello, hello. You got spaces or not? So in this way. Okay, next. In or not in. What is that? In or not in. In or not in. X equal to Python, right? A string I have taken. Now try to say print the character P in X. True or false? Everyone. Character P in X. The character P is present in X or not? True, right? Yes. Print character A. Not in X. Character A not in X. What is that? True. Print A in X. False, right? In or not in. P in X, whether P is present in this X or not. Yes, true. A not in X. A is not in X. That is also true. A in X. False, right? Run module. Why error? One single quote, one double quote is given. A in true, true, false. True, true, and false. This is true, and this is false, right? Okay. So that is related to strings in Python, right? Next is one more. We have got a data type, right? Complex data type to work with complex numbers, right? Complex data type. What is it? To work with complex numbers. To work with complex numbers. Otherwise, for creating complex numbers. For creating complex numbers, right? X equal to, okay. Generally, a complex number is comprised of two parts. A complex number is comprised of two parts. What are they? What is that? Yes. Real part, imaginary part. Second is what? Imaginary part. Real part and imaginary part. Real part should be of float type. Imaginary part also should be of float type. Real part of float type, imaginary part also of float type. Real part and imaginary part. X equal to 10. What is type of X? What you are trying to assign to X? Type of X is what? Integer. 4.5. Type of X. Float type. Type of X. Boolean type. Boolean. True or false, right? Boolean. String means something in double quotes, right? Single, double, or triple quote. Now, for example, if I'm assigning how to represent a complex number in general mathematics? A plus IB. A plus IB, right? But in Python, instead of I use J. So A plus IB means 3 plus 4J. I'm saying, right? 3 plus 4J. So what you are trying to assign to X? A complex value. So what type it is? Print X. Okay, it prints the complex value. Type of X means what type? Complex type. Why it is complex means you have assigned a complex value to X. The address of it, ID of X, right? If you want to print this is 3 is real part, 4 is imaginary part. If I want to print the real part, print X is the complex number, X dot real. If I want to print the imaginary part, print X dot IMAG, imaginary part, right? X dot real, X dot imaginary. What is X dot real prints? One second. Complex dot py, right? Run. What is that real part? 3.0, right? Imaginary part 4. Can you see this 3 plus 4? 3 is what? Real. 4 is what? Imaginary. A complex number can also be created. A complex number can also be created using complex function, right? A complex number can also be created by using x equal to complex of 3 comma minus 5. What is the output you get for this? 3 minus 5j. 3 is real part, minus 5 is the imaginary part. 3 minus 5j. What type? Complex type. So this is a complex number can also be created by using the complex, right? Okay. 3 is, what is 3? Real. Minus 5 is imaginary. Observe this example too. I can also provide float values like this. 0.2 comma 0.3. What is the output you get? Print y means type of y. Type of y means anyhow complex type. But what is that y? Print y means what it is going to print? 0.2 plus 0.3 j. It is going to construct a complex number from the values that you are providing in the complex function. 0.2 plus 0.3 j, complex type. What type? Complex types. Now observe this example 3, right? Example 3. Z equal to complex. Z equal to complex of, okay. Only 5 I am giving. What is the output you get? 5 plus 0j. 5 plus 0j, right? 5 plus 0. Imaginary part is 0. 5 plus 0j. Not only like integers or floats, you can also provide strings like this. W equal to complex of 3 minus 7j. 3 minus 7j. Print W. Print W. Okay, fine. Understood. Is this, what is the output you get? The same output. 3 minus 7j. Okay, fine. Here 5 plus 0j, 0.2 plus 0.3. Okay, but this complex very rarely we use in our applications. But those who are from mathematical background who want to make use of complex, want to work with complex numbers, right? You can go with complex data type. Even we have got a module called I complex to work with complex, who want to work with complex numbers, right? Okay, fine. So these are the data types: integer, float, boolean, string, complex. We have got collection data types, right? List, tuple, sets, and dictionaries, right? But we have got lot of discussions on that complex, that is collection data types. But before collection data types, before I go with collection data types, we've got a lot of other discussions like input output statements in Python, typecasting in Python, operators supported by Python, flow control statements in Python. After that, I'll go with collections in Python or collection data types in Python. Okay. Now, output statement in Python. Input and output statements in Python. Output statement. Output statement. What is that output statement in Python? Print. Print function. We have what? Print function. Observe the behavior of print. Now, x value is 10, y is 20. X is 10, y is 20. Print x comma y. What is the output you are expecting in the X comma y, what it is going to print? 10, 10 comma 20. Observe this, sir. I'm saying print X comma y. What is the output? 10, 10. Observe here, it won't give comma here. 10 comma 20 you won't get it. 10 space 20 you will get. What is the output you are getting? 10 space 20. Anytime if you are printing multiple X comma y or X comma y comma z, what you will get? By default space. How many commas are there? Those many spaces you will get. Here 1 comma 1 space. X comma y comma z, what is the output you will get? For example, 10 20 30. X y z, what is the output you will get? 10 space 20 space 30. But in the output I want 10 comma 20 to be printed. I want to just print the result as 10 comma 20. How can I print the 10 comma 20? See the behavior of the print statement. Print, yeah, try to say 10 comma 20 I want in the output. X comma double quotes comma y. Okay, so here you are printing X is what? 10, y is what? 20. Two integers you are printing, one string you are printing, comma. You will get 10 comma 20, but don't forget 10 space comma space 20. What output you will get? 10 space. How many commas are there? Those many spaces you will get, I said, right? 10 space comma space 20. In this way you will get the output, right? 10 space comma space 20. But I want 10 comma 20. I doesn't want any spaces. 10 comma 20 I want. Understand? So for that we have got a functionality, print X comma y, X comma y. What separator you want between them? Comma I want. SCP means what separator you want between X and Y. Observe this. 10 comma 20 you got now. X comma y separator is comma 10 comma 20. So you can provide any kind of separator, not only comma, you can give any separator. X comma y separator equal to space. By default space only, but even okay. But if I want a tab space slash t means 4 spaces you will get. Slash t means what? 4 spaces. Observe this result. X comma y 10 comma 20, 10 space 20, 10 tab 20, right? 4 spaces. So any kind of separator can be used. Printer. X comma y comma separator. What separator you want? Like a colon ratio 10 is to 20 I want. Observe this. 10 is to 20. In this way I want. Ratio. Any kind of separator. I want some kind of dependency. Some kind of dependency if you want. SCP equal to, like I want 10 gives 20 in this manner. Run module. Any kind of separator, not only comma, any kind of separator. 10 gives 20, right? Pipe. What is that separator? Pipe 10 20, between 10 and 20, like a kind of pipe 10 20. Okay, any kind of separator, comma space tab space colon this. I can also go with slash n. What is slash n? X comma y comma separator equal to slash n means new line. What is that? New line means next line you can see 10 in one line, 20 in another line. Observe this. They observe this outputs also. 10 in one line, 20 in another line, right? How many modules Python has got? How many modules? Python has got a great boom today because of this modular programming modules concept, right? How many modules? 89,300 modules. Understand this, right? 89,300 modules for every domain, right? All those thousands of modules you are not going to see in the Python software. If all that 89,000 modules are included in the Python software, the software size will be GBs of size, but it is 27 MB. So only commonly used modules, generally used modules, commonly used modules we are going to see with the Python software. But some models related to networking, models related to data science, models related to databases, models related to big data, or models related to plottings and visualizations, graphs, those modules you are not going to see in the Python software, right? If you want to install it, you can separately, we are going to install those modules, downloading and installing them. It takes hardly 2 minutes time for downloading and installing any Python module, right? If you want database related modules, we are supposed to download and install it. Data science related modules, we are supposed to download and install it. Any plottings, visualizations, graphs related models also, we need to download and install, right? So in that demo session, I was showing we can generate graphs using Python, right? Graphs. So for that graph also, whenever you install Python, that only Python is not enough to generate a graph. A module, matplotlib module, we are supposed to download and install it. How to download, how to install it, we'll be discussing in our modules concept, right? Different types of graphs you can generate using Python. Normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plots, stack plots, pie graph, all I'll be showing you just by writing 2 lines, 3 lines code. Okay. Any kind of scripts also you can write. Many automation scripts you can write using Python, right? In AWS, in DevOps environment, in IoT, in okay, in AI, writing many scripts using Python. Okay? Python is the mostly chosen language. Okay, so even write a Python script to send an email to your friend. Once you execute the Python program, go and check. You will get an email in your. Okay, means you need to say from address to address, from which email ID to which email ID. You will just specify in your Python program from this email ID to which email ID, this email ID. Some module is available for it. That module you can give, execute the program, run it, go and check in your mail, right? In your inbox or spam folder, you can see that message that you are provided. Okay, fine. Observe. In other programming languages, every statement ends with a semicolon, right? In C language, Java, every statement should have semicolon. Statement terminator is semicolon, right? But here in Python, up to now, we have never used semicolon anywhere. Up to now, what all the programs, we have never used semicolon, right? Where exactly the semicolon can be used in Python means X is 10, Y is 10. Z is, sorry, X value 10, Y is 20, Z is 30. 10, 20, 30. I want to define, instead of defining this in 3 lines, I want to define, write it in a single line. Can I do like this? Comma, X equal to 10, comma, Y equal to 20, Z equal to 30. Valid or not? Yes. Error it gives. It gives error, right? Invalid syntax. Maybe, see what it is saying, invalid syntax. Maybe you meant like double equal to or equal to or something, it's saying, right? So here you cannot specify, you cannot give commas here, right? Go with semicolon. Semicolon if you are giving, okay, it's fine. Means 3 statements, X equal to 10 is 1 statement, Y equal to 20, Z equal. 3 statements if you want to write in a single line, right? Separated by semicolon. You need to give semicolon, not comma. 3 Python statements if you want to write in a single line, give semicolon. Now it works, it won't give any error, right? No error, works fine. These 2 print statements are there, right? Can I write 2 print statements in a single line or not? Is it valid or not? Valid. 2 print statements I'm writing in a single line, valid or not? No, no, not valid. 2 print statements, if you 2 statements, Python statements, if you want, it will give red mark there, error it gives. 2 Python statements, if you want to write in a single line, semicolon compulsory between them. Between them, you need to give semicolon. Right? Now it works. Right? Understand this. So where you can use semicolon means multiple Python statements in a single line, give semicolon. Even print statements also, any other statements, all these 10 print statements I want in a single line, semicolon, semicolon, semicolon. Here, this one, here, this space you are talking, this spaces, not, it's not a problem with or without. It won't make any difference if you are giving a space or without space. Both works fine, not compulsory. Same. Print x comma y comma z comma separate, okay, equal to space, right? Three variables I'm printing separated by space, right? Okay, it works. X comma y comma z, right? Okay. 10, 20, 30. What separator I have given? What separator I have given there? Space. I want a comma between them, comma I want. 10, 20, 30, right? This is output. 10, 20, 30. Okay. See the behavior of the print statement once, everyone. Here, how many print statements? Nearly you have got 10 print statements, right? You are getting the output in 10 lines. Run module, right? You are getting the output in 10. See that it is printing the x comma y values and control goes to the next line. Prints the values and goes to the next line. Prints the values and goes to the next line. Prints the values and goes to the next line. Means every time it is printing the values, goes to the next line. For example, print I'm saying, just I'm saying print, what output you will get. It won't print anything, but control goes to the next line. Means by default, print acts as /n. See, one line gap you got, right? Printing the values and control going to the next line. If you're not printing anything, even then control goes to the next line. Blank. Understanding? But if I say print, for example, print/n, if I'm saying print/n means what output you will get for this? Slash n means new line. How many lines you will get? One or two? Run module. Observe this. Two lines gap, one for slash and one for print. Print by default is a slash and behavior. Again, you are giving one more slash and two line gaps you will get. What is the behavior of the print means? Printing the values and control going to the next line. Print by default takes slash and behavior, right? Slash and behavior. Okay, now see this. Print. So print slash and two line gaps. Print one line gap. Multiple, see, even though you are giving multiple print statements, it is going to print in different lines only, not in the same line. So okay. Print good and print morning. You get the output in two lines or single line? Print good and print morning. If you print in two lines or single line? Two lines, right? Print good in one line, morning in another line. Just observe this output once. Run module. Good morning. See here, good in one line, morning in one line, right? For example, there are 5 print statements are there. 5 print statements printing 5 strings. Will it print in 5 lines or in a single line? It prints in 5 lines. I want the 5 print statements output in a single line. These 2 print statements output I want in a single line. See. Don't say like print a good morning using one print, right? There are 2 print statements, but in the output I want in a single line. The output should come in a single line, right? If 5 print statements are there, in the output I want the output in a single line. Understood that query, right? For that, if you want to combine the outputs of multiple print statements into a single line, right? We have got one more functionality like SCP, one more END. END equal to space means at the after printing good, after this good, at the end of it, give some space and print the next print output, right? See the output now. Run module. Good morning in a single line. Good morning in a single line means after printing good, END give you. At the end of that first print statement, give some space and attach the next print statement output to it. Understood this statement, everyone? So you need to know how to print desired results using printer. You need to know about this SCP and END. Not only space, you can give any kind of separator, not only space. For example, if I give /t, you will get /t space, right? 4 spaces you will get. For example, if I won't give any space, good morning as a single word. Observe these results once. Run module. Good morning with space, with the tab space, with the no space. Understand? Here, good morning, space. Observe this result. Run module. Good morning, space, no space as a single word. Yes. Understood.
Can we add one more good morning paragraph?
Yes, next example. Observe here once again. 2 print statements are there, right? Print good and morning. You will get in 2 lines. If you print, you will get in 2 lines. But I want the output in single line means good Print good first. After that, at the end, give some space. END equal to space means it will give space and it will print, it will attach the next print statement output to this current line. Whenever you see END equal to END functionality means it is going to attach the next print statement output also to this. Understand? Whenever you use END functionality means what? The next print statement output you want to print in the same line. Understood? Right? You asked a query, right? So here your query is this. For example, everyone try to answer for this. Good morning. Here 3 print statements are there. Hyderabad. In how many lines you are going to print this output? One line or 2 lines or 3 lines? You will get good morning in one line, Hyderabad in another line, because END you have given here means the next print statement output also in the same line. Hyderabad in a different line. Observe this. But I want a good morning Hyderabad within a single line. I want a good morning Hyderabad within a single line, right? Good morning is there, Hyderabad. Good morning Hyderabad, I want to print within a single line. What can I write? Good morning Hyderabad, I want in a single line. After morning, UEND equal to space. Means here this morning will be attached to this. Understand here, morning will be attached to this good, and this Hyderabad will be attached to morning. Everything in a single line, right? Good morning Hyderabad in a single line, right? Okay. Fine. Understood everyone? What is END functionality? What is SCP functionality? What is the behavior of the print? By default, it will take /n behavior. Print, if you want some separator, you want, instead of END, can I use SCP? Here, can I use SCP? You need to understand when to go for SCP and END. SCP means multiple variables if you are printing. A, B, C, D, E, otherwise X, Y, Z. What separator you want between them? What separator you want between them? For that SCP. END is multiple print statements are there. If you want to combine their outputs to a single line, go for END, right? Okay, that's fine. Fine. Next is input statement in Python. Input statement means you should have seen in C language, scanf. See, okay, 1 second. X value is 10, right? Print X, if I say print X, right? First time I will execute, what is the X value it will print? 10. Second time again I execute, what is the X value? 10. 10 times if I execute same, the 10 value is going to get printed, right? but in every execution, I want a different value for x. First time if I execute, it should be x value 10. Second time, some 30. Third time, some 50. Means enter value of x. Enter value of x. Whatever value you are entering, that should be taken by x. Not giving x equal to 10 always. For example, enter generally, for example, instead of x salary, sal equal to 50,000. Always your the salary can't be 50,000, right? Enter your salary. Whatever salary you are entering, that should be assigned to that, but not keeping the fixed value to that salary. Fine. X value also, x value 10. Instead of that, enter value of x. Whatever value you enter, that should be assigned to x. Not only like, if you are accepting some details, enter customer name, enter customer address, customer balance, employee name, employee ID, enter that employee salary, employee designation. So if you are accepting that employee details, customer details, student details, right? We go for input function, input statement in Python. So that input statement with what is the syntax and with multiple examples, we'll discuss tomorrow, right? And today, like output statement, complex, string functions, string special characters, right? So tomorrow we go with the input statements, I'll discuss. Typecasting in Python, I'll discuss. Operators in Python. Tomorrow my discussion will be operators, right? Fine. Any queries?